In this video, I will walk you through how to set something on hold and how to release something off of hold. So from the main homepage, you would go to Orders, Item Backorder Hold Management. And on this screen is where you will have the ability to place something on hold and release something off of hold. And that happens right here, right up here at the top. The first thing you need to do is identify which item you want to place on hold. And the great thing about GTI is you can just start typing the description of the product. Maybe you don't know the SKU, and once you just start typing what the description is, GTI will pull up a selection of everything that meets that criteria, and then you can select what it actually is. Or perhaps you don't know the description, but you know the SKU. As you start typing the SKU, GTI will narrow it down for you until you actually are able to select what the SKU is. Either way works, and that's a great thing about GTI. It's very easy to find the product. Next thing you need to do is identify what country you want to place the item on hold in. Since we are operating out of the Lehigh warehouse, it's only going to show us countries that we ship to from the United States. If we were to possibly change this to the Netherlands, for example, and start operating out of the Netherlands warehouse, then our countries would all be Europe specific. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. You need to ensure that your warehouse selector is on the current warehouse. And most of you that are using GTI will only have access to the warehouse that you actually, work in. But there are some of us that have access to more than one warehouse, so it's always a good thing to remember. So once we have a SKU identified, and once we have a country selected, by default it's all countries, and as you can see here, all is a pretty popular option, so typically you're going to put all there. You move on to hold reason. This is simply inputting a reason for why you're putting something on hold. There's a waiting cycle count, item hold, stock arrival, and temporary hold. The waiting cycle count is you putting something on hold until it can be counted for inventory accuracy. Item hold is just kind of a generic hold. You can select item hold if neither of these other three options really apply. Stock arrival is maybe you know that you'll have this product arriving in the next few hours, but it hasn't arrived yet, and you can put it on hold until it arrives. Or a temporary hold is, perhaps you just want to put something on hold for a few minutes up to maybe a few hours, and there could be various reasons why you do that, but that would be a temporary hold. And like I said, item hold is just kind of there if the other three don't really describe why you're putting it on hold. Let's pretend we are going to put something on hold because we're awaiting a cycle count on it. We would simply make sure all of our criteria is correct, and then we would hit hold item. Then we will get a notification up here that the item has successfully been added to the hold list, and the held items table appears. And we only have one thing in there right now, and that is the product that we selected. So that is how you put something on hold. You can put multiple things on hold. Currently, the only way to do that is to do it individually, one item at a time. We are working on a way to improve that so that you can upload a CSV file or make faster selections on multiple products. But for now, that is the way to put something on hold, and it's only on hold in the United States. So if you need to, you would have to switch to another warehouse like Mexico and place it on hold in Mexico, and then Netherlands and so forth. Like I said, we're going to improve that. We just haven't done that yet. So it is on hold, and it's on hold for the US. Now, if we want to release this, we have some choices. We can release it permanently, and basically wipe out the hold for existing orders and any future orders, or we can release by quantity. Now, we don't have a quantity that's actually on hold, so releasing by quantity doesn't make sense. We're going to permanently release it, and then we click release holds either right here or right here. Doesn't matter which one. So I'm going to go ahead and hit release holds right here. And you can see that the table has disappeared, and we have a notification saying that it released 0 packages containing 0 items. And that is because there was, when we placed that on hold, there wasn't anything that was needing that inventory anyways. So I have just walked you through the steps on how to create something, put it on hold, and then release it back off of hold.